What's up, everybody? It's me, Nick, here with another unboxing. Today we're going to do WWE unboxing again, but this time we're going to have a little bit of fun with our friends at Capcom, and we are doing our lovely Street Fighter WWE collaboration. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the first series that came out, but I was able to, and very fortunate to collect the first series out on the hunt. I'm going to show you a few of those figures as well as we continue on with this series. We got 3 figures to open. This is going to be the first one. We got Bianca Belair as Cammy. I don't know if you guys know about this, but the boxing for these things, it's super fun, you know? So we got Bianca Belair as Cammy, it says right there on the front. Then we have, like, obviously the arcade vibe with the arcade box. Super, super cool. I keep these boxes. I know in the past I've talked about not keeping certain boxes, but this is one of them that I do keep, just in case if I want to put the figures back in the box after, you know, unboxing them, to make them look like this essentially, or give them its own little flair, or just leave them out on a shelf, whichever you want. But I'm still keeping these guys just for the sake of the collaboration. You know, I was a big fighting game person growing up, you know, playing Street Fighter and obviously the rival Mortal Kombat, of course, and things like, you know, I want to say Soul Calibur and stuff like that too. But anyway, that being said, we're going to jump right in. We got cool little artistic Cammy Bianca Belair on the sides of each one of them. And then on the back, we got a little bit of a showing down in the ring look, with a with her style and the colors, of course. And obviously, Capcom look for the wrestler there to look like Cammy. So anyway, we're gonna open her up real quick. Let me see what we got going on here. Once again, do not open like me. I am not safe. So if you hurt yourself in the process of opening up your own boxes, it's not my fault. It's yours. Okay. Anywho, let's get this rolling here. Hold on, let me do this here real quick. Got all our little I don't know if a lot of our other figures have that, to be fair. Is it already recording? Has it been? Alright, well, hey, so guys, I'm unboxing it here now. Here's the thing, once again, this is a cool special box. After you open it, if you look inside of it, I don't know if you could see it with the glare going on, but you're going to be able to see an actual, like, artistic, obviously set up to be like 8-bit in a sense, of Street Fighter, and you're going to be able to see Yokozuna actually in this one in the background fighting Cammy in a round 1 street fight match on Street Fighter, which is really cool. You can barely see it in here, but if you ever wanted to just leave the box as is, it's really, really cool. So if you want to ever check that out, I don't know if you can see it in the glare, but it's definitely rad. So I will say this, Yokozuna is going to be in the next phase as E Honda, which is actually a really cool thing. I mean, why wouldn't you put the Sumo of the Rising Sun as E Honda? It makes total sense. And so, yeah, we would really love Rodney Anowai as being E Honda. So I'm excited for that when that series comes out. We'll talk more about that a little later. But right here, we have lovely Bianca Belair as Cammy. She comes with 2 hands, 2 sets of hands. She's got her Fist of Fury, and she's got her open hands here. She also has her, like, fire kick, I believe, or, like, her strike kicks. So you could put these on her feet, actually, which is really, really cool. Cammy was actually a character that was able to do a lot with her feet and her legs. You know, and like, I believe it was like a spin twist type thing. Not like Chun-Li, totally different person, of course. Anyway, that being said, bringing her out of the casings here in the plastic prison, crinkle time real quick. So if you hear it, try to hurry. Alright guys, so with this being said, this Cammy is actually pretty cool. This Bianca Belair figure as Cammy, I guess is what I mean to say though. Really loving the details for Cammy. She does have a beret, and she does have her awesome Bianca Belair shades going on here, which is pretty cool. Long hair, which is another thing Cammy had as well. So that's pretty awesome. The kicks are the ones that go on the shoes. So the little flame like strikes are for the shoes, which is pretty cool. You could set them up how you want. Obviously make it out to be like this, or like a speed kick type thing, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I've seen this per se with Bianca Belair figures yet. Maybe I have, and I just haven't noticed it just yet. But I'll say this. This is pretty rad. I just noticed that they put her kissy lip like tattoos on her back, which I think is a really cool detail. I don't know if that's happened on other Bianca Belair figures. I only have one at the moment, and it's the Ultimate Edition. So I'll have to check it out. But I will say, if it has, I still think it's a really cool detail there. Attention to detail for Bianca Belair. Double jointed pinless elbows as well. I believe the legs are double jointed pinless, which is pretty dope. So can't go wrong there. And she is the EST of Street Fighter, so you cannot go wrong. This is a really cool figure right here. Trying to stand her up a little bit more, so I apologize if it's kind of taking a smidge of a second. But here's the cool thing. So I do have her right here. I'm going to show you a example of another figure that came for the first series. I have right here Bianca, and it is the Ultimate Warrior Bianca. Now, this is the first rendition. They are giving us a variant version, kind of like when you do play video games. You get a variant color of that same character. That will be in Series 3 with E Honda as well, for Yokozuna being E Honda, and also they're going to have Dirty Dominic Mysterio being Ken, which we'll bring up to that in a second. But this is pretty cool. I like how they have these effects to add on to your figures, making them not only wrestling WWE figures, but obviously making them cool Capcom figures as well. Then you can obviously check them out with, the Jada products, and making sure that you can say, oh man, that does look like a Bianca, that does look like a Cammy figure. So, anywho, this is my take on it. I really like this. This is really cool. I thought it was going to be kind of the weaker one out of the series, but I really think this is a cool figure nonetheless. They give her the EST on her trunks there. Obviously, all the kissy lips that she's known for having on her attire, and Bianca Belair is known for making her own attire, so I think that's really cool too. This is really rad. And then to compare him right next to Bianca, Ultimate Warrior, I think this is pretty cool as well. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys going to snag this Bianca Belair as Cammy? If you are a person of collection and completion, I am going to collect all of them just to have some fun with it. This is going to be super fun to see when it comes about with all the whole series together. So I just wanted to show you one from Series 1 and one from Series 2. So hopefully you guys like it. We're going to do another unboxing. We're going to open the rest of these series. So hope you guys have a good one. And until next time, you let us know in the comments if you're going to get this Cammy Bianca Belair figure, okay? Take care. Peace.